Chapter 1. Plants increasing the numbers. Stepping up. Reproduction in plants, germination, dispersal of seeds, growing plants agriculture. Students, please read the poem given alongside. I will ask you some questions from it afterwards, all right? Okay, ma'am. A seed tail. If I get some water, some soil and the sun, I have the magic wand to give you more fun. I'll wake up from a long sleep. Have already slept for a year. I will make food for you that you can't make, my dear. Can anyone tell me what is I here? Yes, ma'am, it's a seed. Good. Why does it say that I have slept for a year? Because a seed takes rest for some time before germination. Wonderful. Let's now discuss this chapter that will give us more information. We have already learnt that all living things have a limited lifespan and they die sooner or later. So they produce young ones like themselves during their lifetime. This process is called reproduction. Plants also reproduce so that their species may not die out. Reproduction in plants. Different plants reproduce in different ways. Most of the flowering plants produce seeds. Some plants also reproduce through their stems, leaves and roots. Reproduction through seeds. When a seed gets the right amount of air, water, soil and sunlight, it grows into a plant. Fruits have seeds inside them. When a fruit dries up, the seeds inside it can be used to grow new plants of the same kind. Baby plant, seed coat, seed leaves. Take one bean seed. Soak it in water for few hours. Remove the outer covering or the seed coat, which protects the baby plant. Break open the seed into two equal parts called cotyledons or seeds leaves. These store food for the baby plant. Between the two cotyledons lies the embryo or the baby plant. Germination. The process by which a seed grows into a seedling or a baby plant is called germination. A germinating seed needs air to breathe. It absorbs water through a minute hole that softens the seed coat. Water mixes with the stored food in the seed leaves to make food available to the baby plant. Sunlight gives the much-needed warmth to help the seed grow into a new plant. So, a plant needs air, water and sunlight for germination. Many seeds do not get enough sunlight, water and air to grow. Some seeds are also eaten by birds, insects and other animals. Plants, therefore, produce many seeds so that at least a few of them survive and germinate into new plants. Do you know? Indian scientist J.C. Bose, 1858 to 1937, proved through experiments that plants have life. He also invented several instruments to study plants. The most wonderful of these instruments was the crescograph, used to measure the rate of growth of a plant. Stages in the germination of a seed. 1. The seed gets water, air, and warmth. 2. The seed coat breaks and the baby plant emerges. 3. The baby plant develops roots and a shoot. 4. As the plant grows in size, it develops leaves. The cotyledons shrink and disappear. There are two types of germination, depending upon what happens to the cotyledons. 1. Apigeal germination. 2. Hypogeal germination. 1. Apigeal germination. When cotyledons are carried above the soil, it is known as apigeal germination. In bean, cotton and papaya, apigeal germination occurs. 2. Hypogeal germination. When cotyledons remain underground, it is called hypogeal germination. In pea, maize, groundnut, gram and mango, hypogeal germination takes place. Do you know? Some seeds like gram have two cotyledons and are called dicot seeds. Whereas rice seeds have only one cotyledon. They are called monocot seeds. Reproduction through spores. Non-flowering plants like ferns and mosses do not reproduce from seeds. They make spores. Each spore can grow into a new plant. Spores look like tiny dark-colored dots. These plants have special structures which bear spores. When the spores burst, they scatter and germinate. Fungi such as bread molds and mushrooms reproduce through spores. Reproduction by body parts. Roots, sweet potato, carrot, turnip, radish and asparagus are the roots of plants which have stored food in them. They are also called tuberous roots. If we plant them in the soil or put them in water, roots and shoots grow from them. Stem, some plants like potato are actually stems. They have buds called eyes that grow into new plants. Rose, sugarcane and hibiscus also grow from stem cuttings. A length of stem is planted in the soil which grows into a new plant. Leaves, some leaves grow new plants from their ridges. The new plants have their own leaves and roots. Plants like bryophyllum bear small seedlings on their leaves. These can be removed from the leaf and planted in the soil to get a new plant. Dispersal of seeds. The spreading or scattering of seeds to faraway places by various agents is called dispersal. It is the movement or transport of seeds from the parent plant. Plants have limited mobility and consequently rely upon a variety of dispersal agents. The main agents of seed dispersal are wind, animal, water and explosion. Dispersal of seeds by wind. Seeds which are usually small in size and are very light or they have wings or hair-like structures are easily dispersed by wind. Winged seeds of drumstick, hairy fruits of sunflower, dandelion seeds etc. are dispersed by wind. Dispersal by animals. There are many ways by which birds and animals can disperse seeds. Birds and animals eat the fruit and excrete the seeds far away from the parent plant. Some seeds have barbs or spines that get attached to the animal's body and are carried away to new location. Some seeds have hook on them which cling to fur or clothes and are carried away. Blackberry, cherry and apple seeds etc. are dispersed by animals. Did you know? Squirrels bury seeds and nuts for eating them during winter when food is hard to find. Sometimes they forget where they have buried these seeds. These seeds often germinate and grow into new plants. Dispersal by water. Some plants that live near the water have seeds that can float and are carried away by water. One such example is coconut. It can float and dispersed by water. Seeds of water lily is small and light and so are dispersed by water. Seeds of lotus are carried on long spongy stalk of the flower. The spongy nature of the stalk acts like a boat and carries the seeds far away. Did you know? Coconuts can travel for thousands of kilometers across seas and oceans. Dispersal by explosion. Sometimes the fruits of some plants burst open when they are ripe. The seeds are dispersed by the bursting of fruit with sudden explosion. These seeds scattered far away from the plant in all directions. Poppy, pea, bean, and balsam are dispersed by explosion. Did you know? Sitting near gorse bushes on a hot day in summer in Britain can be like sitting near a firing range as the exploded pods sound almost like gunshots. The small seeds are very effectively thrown away from the immediate area. Growing plants from spores. Some plants do not have any seeds. They grow with the help of tiny structures called spores. Fungi and ferns are examples of such plants. Growing plants, agriculture. Name 5 vegetables and fruits eaten mostly in summer, winter. Different types of vegetables, fruits, cereals, grains, and pulses are grown by farmers in different seasons. The large amount of grains, fruits, and vegetables grown by a farmer in a particular season at a particular place is called crop. The process of growing crops is called cultivation. Different crops require different kinds of soils, climate, and amount of water to grow. Name of crop, season grown in, kind of soil, water needed. Wheat, gram, mustard. Winter, sandy soil, less water. Jowar, bajra, maj. Summer, sandy soil, less water. Rice. Summer, wet clayey soil, needs lots of water. Jute. Summer, wet clayey soil, needs lots of water. Cotton. Summer, black clayey soil, needs lots of water. Coconut. Clayey soil, needs lots of water. Tea. Sandy soil, hill slopes. Groundnut. Sandy soil, less water. Fun time. Nimisha was asked to prepare a class project on germination. However, the pictures she had collected, showing different stages of germination in a bean seed, got mixed up. These pictures are given below. Help out Nimisha by numbering these pictures in the correct sequence in the boxes. Also, explain the process of germination in a bean seed point ways. In India, we have two crop seasons. The summer crops are called Kharif crops and the winter crops are called Rabi crops. Did you know? Crops are of different types: food crops like wheat, fiber crops like cotton, and oil-producing crops like mustard. Rice, jowar, bajra, jute, peanuts, maj and pulses are Kharif crops. Some vegetables and fruits like onion, pumpkin, tomato, gourd, mango, lychee, melon and plum are also grown during summers. Wheat, barley, gram, peas and mustard are Rabi crops. Some fruits and vegetables like apple, banana, orange, spinach, radish, peas and cauliflower are also grown during winters. There are different stages for cultivating crops. These are plowing the soil, adding fertilizer and manure, sowing the seeds, proper irrigation, spraying pesticides and insecticides, removing weeds, harvesting the crops. Can you name any weed? Healthy yield crops produce a better yield if they get proper care and attention. Here are some important ways to take care of crops and to enhance their quality. 1. The crops should be selected according to the particular type of soil in an area. For example, rice cannot grow in sandy soil as it needs a wet clayey soil. 2. Sufficient quantities of manure and the right type of fertilizers should be added regularly to the soil to keep it fertile. 3. Good quality seeds should be selected for sowing. 4. Proper irrigation facilities should be available in the field. 5. Crops should be protected from birds, insects and pests by spraying insecticides and pesticides. 6. Unwanted plants or weed must be removed regularly. 7. Grains should be stored in airtight containers after harvesting. This will prevent them from getting spoiled due to moisture and from rodents and birds as well. Let us say it again. Plants reproduce by producing seeds, spores or from body parts such as stem, leaf or root. A seed requires right amount of air, water and warmth for germination. There are two types of germination: apical germination and hypogeal germination. When cotyledons are carried above the soil, it is known as apical germination. When cotyledons remain underground, it is called hypogeal germination. The spreading or scattering of seed to far away places by various agents is called dispersal. India has two main types of crops: Rabi, winter, and Kharif, summer. Crops produce a better yield if they get proper care and attention. Exercise. A. Take the correct option. 1. Air, water and sunlight help in the off-seeds. A. Irrigation. B. Germination. C. Sowing. 2. The process of growing crops is called A. Germination. B. Dispersal. C. Cultivation. 3. Which of the following reproduces from leaves? A. Rose, B. Lotus, C. Bryophyllum. 4. Its seeds are dispersed by explosion. A. Water lily, B. Sunflower, C. Pea. 5. Bean germination is a type of A. Hypogeal germination, B. Epigeal germination, C. Both of these, D. None of these. B. Fill in the blanks. 1. Fruits have inside them. 2. A germinating seed needs to breathe. 3. Look like tiny dark-colored dots. 4. The spreading or scattering of seeds to far-away places by various agents is called. 5. Seeds are carried on long spongy stalk of the flower. 6. Good quality should be selected for sowing. C. Tick the correct sentences and cross the wrong ones. 1. Most of the flowering plants produce seeds. 2. The process by which a seed grows into a seedling or a baby plant is called cultivation. 3. When the spores burst, they scatter and germinate. 4. Crops that grow in the winter season are called kharif crops. 5. Wheat, barley, gram, peas and mustard are rabi crops. D. Answer the following questions. 1. Define germination. 2. Describe the structure of a seed with the help of a diagram. 3. What is seed dispersal? 4. What are the different ways of seeds dispersal? 5. What is agriculture? 6. What are kharif crops? HOTS questions. 1. Why do farmers leave space while sowing seeds in the soil? 2. Ayushman has a rose plant in his garden and wants to grow more. What advice would you offer him? 3. Why can't all seeds be dispersed by the wind? Activity. 1. Visit the nearest nursery in your neighborhood and see the method of reproduction applied for the following plants there. Write it against each plant mentioned below. A. Rose, B. Jasmine, C. Cycas. 2. Take an onion or garlic bulb and put it in the wet soil in an earthen pot. Keep watering it regularly for about 15 days. See what happens. Life skills. Decorate your house with seedless plants. With the tops of a few vegetables like carrot, turnip, onion and potato, you can make your own indoor garden. 1. Put the tops in a deep dish, leaving some space between them. 2. Pour water into the dish till the vegetables are about half centimeter in water. 3. Add some water every 2 to 3 days to keep the water level. After a week or two, you will observe little seedlings coming out of the vegetable tops. Plant them in pots and decorate your house. Teacher's tips. The students can be asked to make a list of animals, birds and insects, which could help in the dispersal of seeds. Sprouted seeds could be brought to the classroom and shown to the students to explain the concept of germination.